The Cayce Riverwalk, where many in the Midlands come for dog walking, bike riding, and getting in their morning steps. To most, it's just a park, but they may not know they're walking on archaeological finds dating back more than a millennia. 12,000 years to be exact.
I look forward to rabbit holes. I look forward to the questions I can't answer.
That's Gary Kelly. He's the tour guide. We'll get to his stories in a bit.
There's so many good stories, like which ones do you chop out? Well, very few of them.
Cayce was established in 1890. The city is famous for its own Gignard brickwork kilns that are still standing today. According to Cayce Historical Museum curator Andy Thomas, the area offers a wider timeline than most historical sites would.
So the park is pretty unique. It has three different types of history going on. There's Native American sites, there's a colonial fort site, and there's also a Civil War battle site.
Native American arrowheads date back 12,000 years, giving the park its namesake.
The pottery has been found within the park itself. The pottery dates back 4,000 years. While that's incredibly old, it isn't that rare.
Kelly hosts his tours voluntarily a few times per month, particularly ones focused on Fort Congaree I and Civil War history. The length of his tours have doubled since he began leading. His tour with us goes before the Civil War, when multiple forts sat here, including Fort Congaree I, built upon these floodplains now known as the Cayce Riverwalk. It's easy to get a sense of what the floodplains looked like because it flooded only last month.
Some believe that where the Congaree Creek actually flowed into the Congaree River, of course, and head south, natives that would come to do their trading would park their canoes up in this area here and then do their trading. The fort was about 150 feet by 150 feet.
How does one quantify where these places are, or when they truly date? Archaeologist James Stewart is credited with most of the archaeological discoveries, finding beads and currency utilized by the Catawba tribe. From 2010 to 2012, James Stewart, then a USC master student of archaeology, did over 100 shovel tests at Fort Congaree. Originally, James wanted to analyze previous unrecorded findings, but the more he researched, the more he had questions that he needed to dig up himself. The River Alliance was building the Timberman Trail at the time along the area, and consulted Stewart and his team for guidance in the building. The goal was to not interfere with any of the fort site on the trail.
With that site, we never found the evidence that there was a sort of an outlying Native American encampment. That was the part that I really was keen to locate.
But while doing his shovel tests, Stewart's findings include multiple pottery pieces, Clovis points, beads, and even weapons. What did he find?
We found a hand grenade. The thing is a cast iron ball, looks like the cannonball that you can see in the cartoon.
The park's existence is owed largely to the River Alliance, which oversees the Cayce Greenway area. But it's difficult for the park to advertise its years of history when it isn't quite ready for the full tourist experience. For River Alliance CEO Mike Dawson, the plan to expand the area was a long time coming.
You know, most people headed to Myrtle Beach could care less where Cayce is, but if you get them off and you start talking about the history of that spot, you might keep them around here for a couple of days and you think, wow, this is not a bad place at all.
First and foremost, Dawson prioritizes the financial benefits of expanding the park area.
You give me money, I build park.
Thanks to the River Alliance, the 12,000-year history park plans to add both features dedicated to the historical side of the park, as well as visitor comfort, such as regular tours, a park gift shop, and a bathroom.
What we really needed was the ability to get buses in, buses out. Bathroom in, bathroom out. You know, all kids get off the bus, we gotta have a facility.
On November 12th, the park achieved its financial goals to build a visitor center. Instead of being limited to occasional tours, an area catering to tourists will finally be built as the River Alliance intended. A plan nearly 30 years in the making has come to fruition. Soon the Midlands will have a complete park to visit, full of history. So the next time you come to Cayce, you may want to stop by this park. You never know what could be right under your feet.